What is up, my people? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Thank you for coming in. It's your boy Reese, right back at you with another one. Okay, just got a buzz, $8.08. I'm going to this place called the Country Kitchen, but it has another restaurant that is a digital restaurant that it uses as a storefront, and it's called Sunnyside. So we're going there to pick up an order, and it is the first one of the day. So you know the rule: the first one you get, the first one you take, because that could be the one to lead to something great. Okay, now also today we will be speaking about because the gas prices are so high and things are constantly rising, especially with things going on over there in Ukraine and with Russia. Okay, so this video is going to be about gas and trying to use alternate routes and things like that to try to help you save so that you are still not breaking an arm and a leg. Okay, and also other tips to help you gain more on your deliveries, just so you can make a little bit extra by you just putting in a little bit more to elbow grease, bumping them dudes out like Shaq and giving them a sky hook like Kareem. Okay, and if they give them the pump fake, you just spin like James Worthy. But you know what I'm saying. Let's go. Gas prices are so high right now. Like in California, New York, you know, like we're used to our gas prices. You know, like when it's low to us, it's high in other places. So right now, this $5 thing, you know, like we've seen this before. We've seen it get upwards to where it gets to $6. So and actually being $6, like we've seen that, especially if you live in LA, the Hollywood area, places like that, certain parts of Orange County, you know, certain places like that. But on the average, you're going to be seeing at least a minimum of $4.79 right now. So with that being said, people, I don't know if you haven't thought about what you're doing now and how you're making money. Now would be the perfect time for you to adjust and try to throw a wrench in your game to see what it does. Right now is the best time to try anything that you've never tried, to see if you can actually make more money. And those of you who, of the few of you now, we are up to 35 subscribers right now in this month. So for the few of you who actually are watching right now, try to do like me and actually try to flip the orders. Go on Amazon, get yourself some good equipment, things like that, that'll make someone say that what the service that they got was more, and make them come out the pocket and tip extra, so where it says the customer even tip more after. Make sure you do that. If there's times when you're doing the ID, when you're doing alcohol delivery, make sure when you're doing the alcohol delivery, you don't have it dull. If you see them wearing a sports hat, or they have a flag, and they're a veteran or something else like that, make a little quick conversation like that to, you know, just to break the ice. You know what I mean? And crack a little silly joke or something. Do things like that while gas prices are high. Because I'll tell you this, while people are spending money, while people are eating, that's psychologically, that's satisfying them to a point to where they're getting food that's setting their mind, and it sets their mind into tip. So all you have to do is go along with that wave and do that, and then you'll make more. While gas prices are high, it's the perfect time to adjust, okay? Let me run in here and get this order. This dude that I'm picking up, his name is Adam, but he spells his name with A-D-H-A-M. Weird, but let's go pick this up. I'm picking up the Uber Eats order for Adam. Can you ask the guy over there? Thank you. Hello. I'm picking up the Uber order for Adam. Yeah, the Uber. Now, and what I mean by, you know, like changing up, like I'm a sports guy, played sports, coach sports, and everything else like that. So when things aren't working, you have to adjust. That's just as simple as it goes. And you have to look in to see what the problem is. Now, outside of that, okay, I'm a salesman, okay, sales director, okay, also a personal trainer, okay, personal train for 13 years plus, sales director, and everything is individual. So how this works and go inside with this, when you're training someone and you have to keep changing things up to make their body not adapt to what's going on, so you constantly see it change. Because once you stay doing the same thing the whole time, you know, your body goes into that stalemate. It goes into that flat line, that red line, okay? And now with the sales, in all sales, I've sold everything with the training sales, the solar, HVAC, windows. I've raised money for charities, raised millions for charities, standing in front of stores, getting people to sign up on iPads, door to door. I've done it all. I've done it all, okay? Now, when things aren't working when you're getting your sales, you can't keep doing the same thing. You go back and you try a different, what they call, some people say a pitch. You try different ways on how you introduce yourself. You try different things. You try, hey, I get dressed like this every day. Let me get dressed like that. But you try different things to switch it up. Now, the beauty of that is when you're actually trying to switch it up and not just saying, well, I'm going to just do this just to say I switched it up. When you're actually doing a switch up and you see something positive happen, then go with that wave. But in this scenario here, okay, if you have never been a door-to-door salesman, canvassing, trying to get people to sign up to get their lawn done and things like that, those people are looking at you, okay? They are looking at you and they are not answering the door. They don't want to buy anything or anything else like that. This is much different. You are already the person that they are expecting to come. You've already bypassed all of that. Now the only thing left is service. That is the only thing left is service. And that's it. And if you give it and it's above more than when the normal person comes and does things, because they do the same routine when they order, you know what I mean? So they're going to do the same thing with everyone else. So if they see something different that's positive, then they go ahead and tip. And then you make extra. The extra money that you're going to get is going to equate to like you did extra trips. And that extra trip money you can use and then throw that back into your gas tank to help you out there. But, you know, figure out ways that you haven't figured out. If you've never done things like this, try it. You know, say hi to people more often, okay? Say hi to people more often. Smile more often. Just get a new piece of equipment. Get a piece of equipment that's an upgrade from what you currently have. And see what the upgrade, that'll be the best one. See what the upgrade did for you as far as your tips. And then you'll go from there. And then once you see an increase there, you'll start doing other little things to where you say, man, if I just did this the whole time, I would have been getting tips. Not saying, man, I'm just dropping off stuff. I don't care. That's the issue. That's the problem. If you care just a little bit, it's not caring about like, oh, I care about these people so much. You are the person that you're trying to get the extra income for. So just care about yourself a little bit more. I had to do this. We got the wild donkeys in somebody's front yard. Check this out. Hi, donkeys. Hi, donkeys. I ain't gonna get no closer than this, and I'm gonna just stop. Donkeys. I love it when this happens. There's an owner of the house or someone that lives here. They're in their car, and they see me pull up to the driveway, and they stop. They see my box, and now they're driving off. See, but hey, people are watching. See. Protection, protection, protection. All right, with this gas thing here, the routes you are taking, you know, play a great deal. If you're a person that has a heavy foot and you speed, you know, you're gonna have to like ease off some of that stuff. If you're a person that you get stuck on the freeway a lot, you're gonna have to try to find routes that travel the same direction in the way you were going that less cars use. That have a good speed limit also. I know out here we have some roads where you can travel 50, 55, and even some at 60. So if I'm going south and I know I have to be someplace that's like southwest, and I have to like go west, I'm gonna take that street where there's less cars on, take that one all the way down and then get on. I would rather take that risk on that than being stuck in a traffic jam, because then you can be stuck forever. But your routes, okay, and also when you're filling up your gas tank, I don't know if a lot of you guys do it, but put the gas treatment in there, you know, put the octane boost, the fuel injector cleaner, put all that stuff in your car when you fill up in your car. Do things like that to have your car run more efficiently, okay, so that your car is not overworking itself. That helps out a whole lot, okay? I guess now would be the perfect time to plug Get Upside. Okay, you might as well go ahead and sign up. Hold up now, let's plug this in first. If there is not a better time than right now, it is telling you right now, crazy stuff is going on in Ukraine and Russia. Inflation all over the place. It's hitting us right in our pockets with the gas. This is the time where it's a no-brainer. If you are going to be paying the $5, the $6 in gas, you might as well sign up and have them put some of that money right back in your pocket. If you are complaining that gas prices are too much right now, sign up for the Get Upside. Okay? Sign up for it. You get on the Get Upside. Get over the hump. Right now is the perfect time to put it back in your pocket where it makes more sense. Don't just throw it and give it. Don't just throw it and give it. Use Get Upside right now. It's gonna help. Link in the description. I got the order for Jake, the Uber order. Now here's what California did for us that's helping us out with this gas thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a Prop 22 check. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a Prop 22 check. It's gonna go up, I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna show you another check where we get a healthcare stipend. Okay, and I'm gonna put the healthcare stipend check up, and you can look at both of those. Okay, now there was someone that said in a comment to me, so you'll accept a $2 and something, $250 to $450 trip to go 8 miles. So well, first of all, they never do that. That will never happen. They will never send you on something like that. They've fixed it so it's never gonna happen. Now when we first started, I'm one of the first generations of these drivers. We were getting paid little money for driving to what we were doing, so you had to use your service to actually get paid more. So I'm from that generation. It's a whole different cloth. But I'm telling you that with this Prop 22, you're gonna see there's wear and tear on your vehicle, there's gas, there's things like this, and you get people that, because drivers complain that people don't tip, we get extra money for that on every single time we accept the order. There's an acceptance, there's a $2 acceptance that you get if you complete the order. Okay, so but this Prop 22 money comes every other week. It's every 2 weeks. Okay, so just imagine every 2 weeks on Tuesday morning you have $600 in your account. That's $1,200 extra in that month. Okay, on top of what you are already getting paid for your orders. Okay, you're not losing out on any of the orders in which you're getting paid. You're getting paid for all of those, and you're getting paid great for all those orders. Okay, now they're holding in when you actually start your time is when you accept the order, and you have to complete the delivery in order for your Prop 22 to count. If you, the driver, accept the order and you, the driver, cancel the order because the line is too long, you don't get any of that time or anything. You have to call customer support about the order, have them call or contact the merchant, let them figure it out while you're still on the order, and your Prop 22 counts for all the time you are currently on that order or on that time. Okay, so that's how that works, and they accumulate that. Okay, and then every 2 weeks you get that. On Doordash, it's every week. The start of every week on Doordash, you get that every week. So depending on how many active hours you have is how much you're gonna get. Okay, so I know that on our end on Uber Eats, if you do 25 hours a week, if you do 50 hours in a 2 week span, you're gonna get $500 extra every 2 weeks. So you're gonna get $1,000 extra every month. That's how it works. But as you see what these checks look like, bam and bam, there you go. He never came to, I forgot to throw this box in the trash. whatever, I'll do it now. He never came to answer his door, okay? So what I did was I have it recorded right here. I took another picture of it on his porch, so in case he says he never received his food, I have proof that it's right there. And I also have this right here, so this backs up everything. That's why this recording thing works out very, very handy. So instead of, I did the timer, but I did not wait for the full 8 minutes. I just put delivered. He should come and see it there. It's not my job to babysit the food. If that was the case, I would just eat it. This place I'm about to pick up from right now, it's called a Wing Boss, but we have a place. I don't know how far Dickey's Barbecue expands out. I don't know. I know we have Dickey's Barbecue out here. It's a commercialized barbecue place, but they have 2 places that are virtual storefronts inside their Dickey's Barbecue. We have Wing Boss, which I'm going to go ahead and get right now. So it's just Dickey's Barbecue, but they smoke their wings and stuff like the same as the chicken, and it's wings, but it's Dickey's Barbecue. They have Wing Boss, and the other one is something burger, like buffalo or something burger, badass burger or something. It's something like that. But they have a burger place too. Now their burgers, what they do is they throw the brisket and that stuff on their burgers. But you can go into there, and you cannot order the burgers and stuff at Dickey's Barbecue. You can only do it online, same as the Wing Boss. You cannot go into the virtual places, into the actual place, and order from the virtual place. You have to do it from the actual app. So that's where I'm going to pick up from. Let's go. Picking up the order for Haik. When you're waiting in line and you hear music like this, it makes you not even want to go to work. You just want to just chill. Listen to this. Real singing. Yeah. Hopefully this order comes out quicker, because I'm going to go to sleep. One more time, though, because he getting it. Y'all hear that? Hey, we go get over this gas now. Here's something people can do. Now, I'm going to be going out to different markets. I'm from Southern California and different areas. I'm going to be going to different areas and showing you how the market is. I've worked in all type of markets. I'm going to be showing you the downtown city markets, LA, Hollywood. I'm going to be going to Orange County, showing you places. I'm going to be showing you places all around. Now, some people actually do this all the time without it being, you know, that gas and things are a problem. They use it as like a commute. Okay, if I was working at a regular job, if I work like 20 miles away and that was where I worked, I have to go there to work. Now, let's say you live a little bit away from a real metropolitan city. I mean like a real metropolitan city, a city, where it's busy non-stop, where you have to turn your app off because you're tired of hearing it buzz, where you're getting 4 and 5 orders an hour. Okay, you can drive to a place like that because it's going to be a lot of really short stop and choppy pickup and drop-offs. Only issue, if you don't know how you can park wherever couriers and delivery people can park, you're going to have a hard time finding places to park. But you can do that, make a ton of money, and just drive home and do that commute if you want to. Do that like 2 or 3 times a week, see how much you can make in those days, and call it quits. Now this place here is called Avocado Burger. The only thing here, you got to order and pay, but he's just getting some zucchini and a steak burrito. Should be quick, but this is one of our mom and pop places that we will not trade for anything. You can take your Five Guys or whatever you want. You come in here, it's gonna be right, and it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be all like yeah. Yeah, zucchini with extra blue cheese and a steak burrito with extra salsa and extra cheese.
And then I get a what's it called, pina colada smoothie.
I got you right here. I got you over on this side. All right, just dropped that off. That order was a leave at door. He said, "Oh, you got the hot box?" He saw me open up my door, and you know, He said, you got the hot box? I said, yes. He looked inside. He said, that's what I'm talking about. My stuff is warm and everything else. And he took a picture with the stuff, and tip alert, tip alert, tip alert. We got a $5 cash tip from a leave at door, which turned into a meet at the door. And thanks to my equipment, like I say, service wins above all. This order was a $6.20 order at a fast food place. I have to go inside, order and pay and wait and drop it off. Okay? But what happened was I got an extra $5. So that little 30-minute delivery, okay, that was good because it turned to $11 and some change. Now, this goes to like earlier, someone asked me about you can't be making that money, and what you do is not what you say I do, what you do. Here you go. I told you, leave it doors. Your service wins above all. I made them laugh, and I told them why I have this box and how long I've had this box for. Okay? I told them I've had this box since 2016. No, 2015. Okay? I want to make sure that your stuff is the same when it leaves there all the way to your table. That's what I told him. Okay, reassured him. And he reassured me with thank you for the service, $5. Whoever else don't believe, I do this every day. I flip my orders. If they don't tip, I flip them. I have them say your service was above more than what I normally get. And they tip on the app or they do it in cash. Proof. And on a side note, something else that helps with getting you some more money while we're in this thing, I don't know if people actually realize, but your satisfaction rating and your ratings, that's your history on how you deliver. So they're not judging a book by its cover. Actually, they are, because they're judging you by your cover and what's inside your book and your stats. So they're judging the whole thing, the book, the inside. They're judging even the cliff notes if you got some. They're judging those. Okay? So your service goes along with what your rating says. If you do with what your rating says, typically people will go ahead and do more too. I know if I'm paying for an A+ service wherever I go, I know I show some love to whoever it is. So your satisfaction rating also helps. I've seen people in the 80s, low 90s. I'm telling you, look and see how your tips and income changes based upon what your ratings are. Let me go take this order. Hello. I got the Uber order for Nigel. The Uber order for Nigel. Nigel? All right, yeah, I got you here, man. That was a very, very, very cool drop-off. My man ordered a 10-piece chicken nuggets and some fries and a Sprite for himself. And when he came to the car, I said, look, I said, there are two things. It doesn't matter how old you get, you will always eat. Grown people will always eat this. He said, what? I said, chicken nuggets and fruit snacks. He said, thank you. My family picks on me because I still eat this. I said, hey. I said, do this. I said, buy some chicken nuggets and leave them on the kitchen table. I said, see who eats them. Okay? See who eats them. I said, chicken nuggets and fruit snacks. I said, watch this. From now on out, you're going to see chicken nuggets and fruit snacks. He said, I appreciate that, because I thought, you know, they were telling me I'm a big kid. Okay, so after that, I said, no problem. I said, do me a favor. If you can give me a thumbs up on the app, I will gladly appreciate that. When you ask them to rate your delivery and give you a thumbs up, on the rating screen, that's where they tip also. Duh, put 2 and 2 together. Make it happen. Make more for yourself. Learn how. And it is 2 o'clock. You guys know my rule. It's either the money, the trips, or the time. Right now, the money is kind of funny right now. So, but it's okay. We're at 2 o'clock, so we got to shut it down. But we did get, I think that was trip number 5 or trip number 6. You normally get at least 6 to 7 orders in whatever thing you're doing. Like for lunch, it's normally 6 or 7. breakfast time is normally like 4 to 5. But dinner time, the dinner time period, you can get like 10 orders in. So right now, I call it breaks. Okay, start back up at 6:30. From 6:30 to 11 we go for nighttime, and that's when all the real tips and everything start happening. It's nightlife Saturday night. People are about to be doing all type of stuff, and let me tell you, 7-Eleven is about to be my best friend. Nothing but alcohol delivery, 7-Eleven, and they all tip because they sit in their garages, they watch the sports, and they're drunk, and they're happy because you're bringing them some stuff that's gonna make them feel a little bit better. Remember, Lone Ranger is always here to serve a little food justice. See y'all later.